Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to try out Pyro Putty. Alright everybody, welcome back. Now I'm always looking for something that can be added to my pack that won't weigh me down, but will come in handy if a situation arises where I need it. I came across Pyro Putty and I had to try it out. You guys remember me checking out the Pyro Putty booth at SHOT Show this year? Actually, they're called Phone Scope. Pyro Putty is another product. Pyro Putty is another product they create, but the primary company for them is Phone Scope. So after I saw it, I just had to get this stuff and give it a try. So what I did here is I got the Pyro Putty Ultimate 3-pack. With this, you'll get a can of the blue Winter Blend, the orange Summer Blend, and the green Eco Blend. And I'll go into the different blends in a second and what they do for. But with these, you'll pretty much be prepared for any situation that can arise. They're efficient and non-toxic fire starters. It works by using a wicking action to pull the fuel source, a proprietary blend of flammable oils, into its wicks and flammable fibers. This fire starter can start on a log, a torch, a tinder, can be placed under a wet stick to start a fire. We'll demo that when we demo it outside. Instead of putting it on top and letting all that flame escape, you can stick it under a stick, light it, and it will burn up into the stick. So you can put that all the way at the bottom of your pile of damp wood and get a fire out of it. Now, if you create a little bit of this, like a quarter-sized dab of it, you'll get a fire that burns up to 15 minutes. It's waterproof and it floats. If it gets wet, you just squeeze out the water, fluff it up, and reignite it. It also contains a UV dye for marking trails. It can be used as a salve on injured skin as well. I want to try out the UV dye, and of course I have my Olight, my little UV Olight out here. This guy here, the i3 UV. So we're going to try that out first to see how well it works. Get some of the blue here. A little bit of that. I don't want to take too much of it out of there. We'll rub it on there. A little bit of the orange. The orange just looks like it's going to be like that. Rub it on there. And now I know the green's going to do it because that just looks like it's going to do it, doesn't it? Okay. Let me turn off the lights here. Cover that up so it doesn't get in the way of it. Turn off the lights here. And we'll give it a shot. Okay. Look at that. Blue, not so much. But the orange and green, definitely. So the blue I wouldn't rely on for that because it really doesn't do it. But that orange and green definitely glows like crazy. These are smart all-weather options. I'm going to give you the ranges for temperatures at which these can be used, because they all have a certain specific range. Now with the blue blend, the blue winter blend, which is here, that's minus 20 degrees to 70 degrees Fahrenheit that will work in. Now they'll all light up no matter what. They're just easier to work with. A little more pliable, a little easier to use. The orange summer blend, that's 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 110. So generally, out here, this is probably what I'd be carrying, although it is 59 degrees outside now. Yeah, this is something I'd probably be carrying with me most of the time. Then you have the Eco Blend, which is a really wide, I'm closing it up, a really wide range of temperatures, 20 degrees Fahrenheit to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. The 20 degrees is probably fine for out here, but we get a lot hotter than 90, so it may not work as well out here. And again, they'll all light. It's a matter of pliability and ease of use. So you could get up to about 12 wet fires per one of these cans, or 30 dry fires. Again, it burns almost anywhere. It's waterproof. Matter of fact, when I lit some to test it out when I got these, I dropped some water on it, and it did like that. You ever get those candles that you can't blow out on your birthday cake? One of those things. It spits and sputters. So we're going to try it out. I'm going to actually light some up and try it on floating in some water. And then we'll take it outside and build a fire with it. So let me go get that set up, and I'll bring you back. All right, so we're going to try how water resistant this stuff is. I got some of the summer blend here. Now the trick with this, and you'll see where I pulled it up here. The trick with this is to get all the fibers you can as exposed as possible. See how fibrous that is? That's going to catch really easy. And the proprietary blend of oils and everything is going to keep the fire going. So, let me get this stuff off my fingers so I don't drop my ferro rod. I've left kind of a handle on the end because I want to be able to drop it in there. There we go. I was right in the center of it. Let's see, let's put some water on it. Yeah, it definitely doesn't like the water. It sparks like crazy when you put that water on there. Yeah, it's sparking from all that water. And it's still burning in there. Still burning in the water. The part that isn't wet. So it definitely lives up to that. Look at that go. That's unbelievable. It's actually burning on the water. And when you put the water on it, you'll notice how it spits up like that. Almost like there's magnesium or something in there, but I didn't see any of it. So let's take it outside and start a fire with it. Alright, so we're out here in my little backyard testing area where I have this little wood stump here. And I'm going to give you a little prepper tip aside from the Pyro Putty today. If you need a stove, a wood stove, and you don't want to go out and spend a fortune, because I know I show a lot of gear, but the idea is for you to be able to get stuff cheaply as well. This is a neat little option for you. This is a vegetable strainer. Okay, really simple little item. Open it up like that. Start your fire in it. I got this grill. I don't know what it's off of. People who might be watching might know. For 25 cents at a Goodwill store. Close it up. Put it in there. You get that other end in there. And there you go. You got yourself a wood stove, and that's pretty darn sturdy. I'm pushing down on that pretty hard. So that's what we're going to build our fire in today. But for our purposes today, we're just going to open it like that. So I'm going to take some wood that I chopped up and toss it in here. No particular order. We're going to use this for our stick that we're going to put the Pyro Putty on and let it burn upside down into the stick. There you go. Kind of keep it to the side so I can push that on top of it when we're done. Okay. And let me move that out of the way for now so you can actually see me using the Pyro Putty. Alright, we're going to use the green Eco blend for this just to try it out, and you'll see how nice and fibrous that is when you pull out a piece. Of course, I'm doing it with the wrong hand here. There we go. Okay, so that's more than enough. Okay, so I'm going to light that, but I'm going to stick it to the bottom of this thing like that. See how it just sticks on there? So I can light that and let it burn up. Not going? Almost. There we go. Alright, so we're going to take this, stick it under that twig, let it burn. There you go. Bring this back up here. Put that down there. Let it go for a little bit. And just bring stuff over it and let it catch. You don't want to smother it, but you can see how well that's burning. At least I hope you can see how well that's burning. And you've already got a fire going. Stuff's already caught. So that's a pretty darn good test. I'm going to let it run for a little bit and bring you back when it's burning a little bit more, just to let you see inside there the putty's actually burning. Right, I'll bring you back in a minute. And there's your little stove going. So there's not only a demo of the Pyro Putty, but a good look at this little stove. Real simple project to do there. Doesn't cost you much of anything and doesn't require you to build anything. So anyway, that was the Eco Blend. And this is the right temperature range for it. It should work perfectly in this temperature range. But I find all of them light. It's just a matter of the extreme condition ones, you know, where you're really, really cold with the blue or you're really, really hot with the orange. So let's take it inside. I'll give you some information on it and my final thoughts on it. We'll wrap things up. Alright, so we're back inside. So that was the performance of it. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with it. Works very, very well. Made it very easy to start the fire. Had those sticks been wet, it would have taken a little longer. Maybe I would have used a little bit more Pyro Putty, but it definitely would have gone up. Showed you guys the neat little wood stove from a vegetable strainer. Real simple item to do. So you don't have to buy all three of these. Okay, the price for the three of them in the 3-pack is $27.99. You can buy these individually. You can buy them in the really small little containers about that big. They're way less expensive if you don't buy all three. I will leave a link to all three. You can check on Amazon, click on the phone scope title right above the image, and you'll come to all the different stuff they sell, as well as the smaller Pyro Putties. if you know that the winter blend's going to work for you, then get it. If you know that's the only one that's going to work for you. If you like the Eco Blend or the Summer Blend, you live in a hot climate, that's probably what I'd pick. But definitely cool thing. Neat little item. Glad I could bring it to you. I was really impressed with the way it felt. They didn't light it at the SHOT Show. I was hoping they'd do a demo, but they were off in a corner in the back of the room, so they probably couldn't demo it. But I was really impressed with the way it was really fibrous, yet it felt like it had an oil of some kind on it. So, and it's not Vaseline. This goes up way faster than Vaseline. So, good stuff all in all. Anyway, that's the video for today. Hope you enjoyed it. I will put a link down below to the 3-pack. You can buy the individuals if you want. I'll also have a link down below to my Amazon store. Just click that link. Shop as you normally would. You don't have to buy anything in the store if you don't want it. Just shop as you normally would. Really helps out our channel. Don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link down below. I do have a Thrive Life order coming in. It was rather a big order because of what's going on in the news. So we'll show you what I got on that. Big for me, at least. It's not a huge order, but a few extras. And don't forget to check out our Olight link down below. If you're watching this today in January 31st, 2020. I'm still doing 2019. 2020, we have our sale today, so don't forget to check that out. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.